All right. Hello. Oh, I forgot to put up my green screen again. One moment. Always something. Right? Well, you get the ASMR of me playing with the things. There we go. There. It's like nothing happened. Ooh. Adjusting my volume a little bit because I was getting close to peaking. All right. Why is a 30-second ad break happening? It shouldn't be. All right. Well, hey everybody. I'm DC. Welcome on in. You can find me all over the internet. DC Lasair, !DC in chat, and you'll get all my things. Oh, good. The ad break's over. Why there was another one, I couldn't tell you. Doing a slight volume adjustment here. Okay, that should be good. So, hope you're all doing well. It's Wednesday, yay! As part of Team Cypher, we're donating to St. Jude's, which is right up there. So, the overall team goal is 1,000. Goal for this channel is $100. If you can donate, !St. Jude in chat. And we'll be running this for quite a while, actually. So, oh, I want to hear music. Let me put in my headphones. That'd be lovely. So welcome on in to Craft Day. Okay. Music's going. I just had to check that. Yay. All right, so I got some stickers and things to look at, because speaking of St. Jude, they sent me a, hey, you did fundraising for us last year. Here's a little packet of stuff for this year. So we'll take a look at that, because it involves stickers and pins and crafty things. So that'll be pretty cool. And then I'm going to show you what I did to my tablet and whatever else I think of. Oh, yes, I have a blue sky pose that you should all take a look at. Let's see here. Where did it go? I went on a bit of a rant, and I will be talking about this on Tech Friday, but if you would take a look at it, give it a like, and all that, that'd be fantastic. There it is. Meld released an AI thing that you can use with their software, and I have opinions. It's probably the most angry ranty I've been in a while. So. There you go. It's a thread. It's a thing. All right. So first, let's get into St. Jude stuff that was sent to me. Again, !St. Jude, and, help reach the goal. And donating to any member of Team Cypher that's running the St. Jude stuff is fantastic. So if you see a member of Team Cypher and you can donate and you're watching their stream, do donate, because it's all to funnel to St. Jude. Streams that rant about AI seem to be my type of streams. Excellent. Hello, Tony. Welcome on in. Good to see you. So yes, I have a rant about their AI. You can read on Blue Sky, and then we'll talk about it on Tech Friday as well. I'm still getting close to peaking. I'm louder than I think sometimes. One moment. Just down a little bit there. Okay, that should be good. All right, and let me move a window just for my own convenience. Oh, while we're talking about craft things, I did close window. Gotta get rid of stuff. So I did make a change to the. Hey, JD lady, welcome on in. I did make a change to the TTRPG vault, thanks to listening to Chaotic Wholesome Presents last night. And Kay had mentioned a term, and I'm like, that's a good thing to name a thing that I had already named, but I like Kay's better, so I had to change that, and I was a little frustrated because earlier in the day, like I had just gotten up, I was doing stuff, I was fixing up a couple things in the vault, and then I had re-uploaded it to GitHub, and then I'm watching Chaotic Wholesome. Suddenly Kay goes, hey, and we use this in my campaigns. I'm like, oh, that is such a good idea to call the thing I had named in my campaign outline. And so now I gotta re-upload it to GitHub because of course. So I'm gonna have in the campaign outline, there's now something called Campaign Pillars, which was a fantastic idea, which is sort of like, here's the things that are going to be solid, mostly consistent about the campaign. They can change if need be, but here's kind of the principles we all are agreeing on type thing. So there's a section for that. It just wasn't called Campaign Pillars before, and now it is. So, yay. Really like that term. Anyway, and eventually I'll get you all a link to it and open up my GitHub to everybody, and you can all download it. Use it for use my vault idea for your games. All right. So let's go over to the other desk and check out what St. Jude sent me in a package today. Oop. Oh, wrong window. There we go. Proper window. Also, I have a drink. I'm gonna open it. You might hear a can. Ooh, that was loud. Echoey. Hi, Brian. All right. So, I got all this stuff in the package. He sent me this neat pin. Trying to keep my hand steady. And then stickers. Ooh, let's open these up. Yeah, we'll put them there. I got a few of those. Rockets. Lovely astronaut. These are great. I need to decorate something with them. I don't know what yet. They're a little big for the commonplace book. Okay, so I just don't want those to go everywhere. These are temporary tattoos. I no idea what I'll do with these. Then we have our influencer guidelines card. And you can scan that QR code to get started with St. Jude Live, but raised over 75 plus million since 2014. Yay. We have this picture. That is Rory the Galaxy Tiger. Adorable. Steven, hello. Going over the St. Jude package I received today. You can type !St. Jude to donate. It's all part of the Team Cypher St. Jude donation things. I got 3 postcards. Again, I have no idea what I'm going to use these for, but I have 3 of them now. Then we have this handy Let's Get Started, telling you all about everything they sent you, designing incentives, best practices, helping you along. I like this chart. This is every dollar makes a difference. So, if you give 10, that's a new toy for hospital play areas, 25, 1 day of meals, and, it just gives you all sorts of tracks. Then on the back is a bunch of messaging to share. So keep this handy. And then this is my 2026 gold. It's laminated, so I can use this marker with eraser. Check this out. Oh. So my goal for my channel is 100. Yeah. And that's we're gonna be donating St. Jude for a while, and so all there. Oops, I can't put a cap on a thing apparently. So yeah, thanks to St. Jude for sending all this over. Lovely stuff. I especially like this pin. This is just too adorable. Yeah. And stickers. Are they too big for the commonplace book? I don't know. Maybe. I think. Oh, wait. We can put it in the commonplace book. Yeah. All right. Well, we got to do that then. If I can peel off the backing. I mean, that's the real challenge, right? Almost had it. No, come back. Come back to me. No. Ah. Aha, I have you now. There's our tiger. Here, got a pen right here. This for St. Jude. $2026. Yeah. Here, I like rockets, so we're gonna, yeah, everything, get the rocket in there too. Oh, clearly we need an astronaut to go with the rocket. I mean, you just do. Yeah, that's just the rules. See? It's sometimes I wish stickers had a extra little tab or something to help you peel them off. Great. Let's put you right there. Some of them do, and it's wonderful when it's there. Oh, nice. There we go. Look, shiny stickers. Stickers that have that split in the back are fantastic. Oh, yes. Yes, split in the back is tremendous. 26. All right. Look at those. They're shiny. Love it. But yeah, thanks to St. Jude for sending all this over. Again, ! St. Jude in chat will pull up my link. And it will be running a while. Like weeks, so. Great. Okay, can throw those out. If I don't put the other stickers back in this plastic bag, they're just going to get everywhere. Because I know me. And I have a cat. Speaking of kitties, it stormed here quite a lot last night. And Hannah, my cat, is just not bothered. He's like, nope. My peoples are here. I'm fine. And this is a great idea. The eraser board thing, because they give you the tool to use with it. I can, when the goal goes away, I can, wipe it off. Yeah. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. But I'll figure it out. Put the pin here. Right now, all that can go there. Okay. So what else today? Oh, yes. Tablet. Where is it? There it is. So I had talked about writer decks in the past. And also how expensive they are. And if you want a dedicated writer deck thing, I would take serious consideration for the one called BYOK, or Bring Your Own Keyboard. It's BYOK. Because it's the cheapest one. It's under $200. And so, but every writer deck thing has these tiny screens and these weird keyboards. I don't know if I'd like typing on any of them. Hey, Springleaf, welcome on in. And so, instead, I got a tablet large enough for me to read, because instead of these tiny screens, we have a tablet, and then thanks to all of you, compare it with this foldable keyboard. And I showed this off last week. But the tablet, now let me log into it. Because I use Obsidian for all my writing, I needed something that also had Obsidian. So, these are the apps. I have Chrome in case I need to download something. I have Obsidian. I have a lot of audiobooks and Kindle books. Any other reading-related app will go up here. So this is reading, and with Obsidian, writing. That's all this tablet does. Other than the base stuff that comes with an Android tablet, I've taken off everything else. Or as much stuff as I can. I'm sure I'll find other things to get rid of. So, this is only for reading or writing. Nothing else. And I got to link an Obsidian Vault up to it. But it's neat. It came with a pen, and, we have this little case that I can put it in like that. And so this is my writer deck solution. So I have a dedicated writing device. And I think I'm going to set up a small table behind me and put this tablet on here along with the keyboard and a notebook and pens, and that'll just be the writing station. All right. Look at this keyboard. You didn't see it last week. Here it is. And, you can prop it up. It bends a little. But it's 2 halves. Then put down that. Ooh, that makes a loud snappy sound. To kind of lock it so it doesn't go anywhere. And then I can push these 2 ends together better, I swear I can. Oh, right. That's a different lever. There we go. I can push them in like that. Because there's a lock, unlock. Oops, right there. So unlock, and I can stretch out keyboard. Or collapse it in. Then let's move the mouse pad so I can get more. Or win a pen. Or even feel, but yeah. Here it is. Now, 2 weeks and 1 day of streaking. Yay! Thanks, Leaf. Appreciate it. Kind of nifty, dang. Yeah, Smolecule recommended this keyboard. So what I like about it is we have the home row bumps, because I learned on an electric typewriter. So the home row bumps are very important for me. And it connects up to 3 devices, so I could switch between my MacBook Air and the writing tablet and one other device, like my phone or something. And then I just hit a combination of buttons here. Obviously Mac or Windows or Android or whatever you're using. And what's handy is, hey Nick, welcome on in. Good to see you. Nick, thank you for sharing all your stationery finds in the Discord. That's great. What I like is that the spacebar is in half, because a lot of foldable keyboards will shove to fit the folding hinge, will hit the spacebar over one way or the other, and it makes the spacebar off center, and that would drive me up a wall. So the compromise is to separate the space bar, and then, either thumb can hit the space bar like I normally do. Thank you for being curious about the stationary hall. Yeah. I kind of like stationary halls, so I'll always look at them. And so it's good, has a good feel. I like the feeling of the keys pressing down. It's relatively quiet, which I like. I don't like loud clicky clacks on my keyboards. And so for just a writing keyboard, this will probably be great. Yeah, it has simple switches, has the on-off. Let me on-off, Mac or PC, the Bluetooth button, locked, unlock. So if you want to hold it, it's the lever here. And I can do that. That kind of locks it in place, so I could use the keyboard like this if I really wanted. But maybe I'll find an angle. I don't know if I can actually type like this. Maybe I'll find this is a little too extreme of an angle, and my brain doesn't like this, doesn't know what to do here. But yeah. We'll put it back. And then unlock it. Again, the unlock button. I was just thinking to myself, I'm the only person I know who likes silent keyboards. Woo, silent solidarity, yeah! Then, oh, right, I gotta unlock this so I can fold it back. Now, what's nice also about this about looking into foldable keyboards is this little bump here and here. And when it closes, what happens is the keys don't smash themselves together, because those little feet type things give them a little space to be just above each other. So I'm like, ooh, handy. So yeah, and you gotta keep the St. Jude pin, I think. Oh, no, that pin fell off. And I had my home game on Saturday, and I introduced a bit of new tech into it, which was this recorder. And I think I showed this off earlier. It's just a digital recorder. No way. Oh, you can see the reflection of the camera. No AI, just digital recorder. Worked rather well, and I have my notes up on MacBook Air, which is right here. And a friend of mine could only join us online, so while the rest of us were in person, one of my other players was in my Discord talking there, and this picked up his voice because MacBook Air has good speakers, and it kind of sounded like he was just, right there with us. And this picked up everyone rather well. It has a large memory, which I like. Partially why I chose this one. And so, we did a 3-hour session, so I have a welcome. And then you can use the buttons to select what you're doing. If you need to look at your folders, settings. If you want to add music, there's a little SD card slot you can put music in. And then when you're ready to record, you simply slide this up, and it'll start and stop the recording. So I can go to the folders, the local folders or the card folders. Already has a folder for music. I can go to A, my test recordings. And then I think this one is my game recording. I can select, go back. So yeah, this was really handy. And now I have a record of my home game in audio form, which is fantastic. Look, it even says bye-bye. So yeah, if you want to keep a record of your home game, you can get inexpensive digital recorders. And, make sure you have the permission of everyone around to record. And I put this right in front of me so it can pick up everyone. Everyone can see it. It knows it's recording. And I dropped the pen again. I guess that pen doesn't want to go up here. No, pen. Stay up here. There's our lovely St. Jude button. All right. Then next week, when I do a crafting stream, this Saturday is Record Store Day. I hope to take pictures, so we'll be using the photo printer again, and we'll be filling out the commonplace book with pictures of records and anything else I take of. I mean, there's a record place in town that gives you free hot dogs. So there might be a hot dog picture. You've been thinking about getting a digital recorder because I want a dedicated recording device. Plus, my iPhone storage is pretty much 0, right? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wanted to. My friend, my other player, and my friend, it's my home game. They're all my friends. Had been recording on her phone. And I'm like, well, I'd like you to be able to use your phone during our sessions and things like that. So I got that. So that no one has to use their phone to record, and I think it picks up everybody a little bit better, right? Like it clearly, I'm not expecting perfect sound from something like this, and it doesn't have to be. I just have to understand what they're saying. That's it. It's not like I'm doing a production where I have different audio needs. But this does a really good job. Plus, it can record in WAV or MP3. And again, a lot of storage. So yeah, really like this. Pretty good. So yeah, next week on Craft Day, we'll be doing some more commonplace book things. Don't know if I'll actually get any records, but, I have a list. I wrote them down in one of my notebooks. Because if you go to recordstoreday.com, you can search for a record store in your town if they're participating Saturday. And you can see the list of records. Not all record stores get all the records of Record Store Day. They only get a small selection of them. And so, you kind of got to go around to different record stores if you want to find exactly what you're looking for sometimes. So my friend and I make a day of it, whether we actually pick up some more vinyl or not. And we start here with the free hot dogs, and then we travel to another nearby city, looking at record store 2 there. All right, let's throw this away. So I hope you're all doing good. And thanks for coming in. I really appreciate everybody being here. This is great. All right, now, I think I showed these off before. Very sleepy, but otherwise good. Yeah. Now that they had a chance to dry, I got these. You can get these wood hexes fairly cheap. And they're great for laying out a map for your players. You know, a hex map, designing it. So we got some markers, paint markers, and a few weeks ago I used them to paint on here. Again, I just did one side. I think I don't remember if I did 2 sides, but I could do the other side as something else. So, you know, like I make more red. These are just trials because I had no idea what it would look like. But now that they've dried, I can really tell the color better. You know, here's an ocean or a lake with little waves. Here's maybe a river, sand, snow, grass. I think Sue used some of those to paint on. Ooh, nice. Yeah, of course I got them off jet pens. With the Posca markers. DC's very own sellers of Dorf McGann, right? So yeah, these are like a bag of these, very inexpensive. And so if you wanted to do hex maps for your players, these markers, these wooden hex tiles, very good combination. I just have to plan ahead. Like, I could just make a bunch of tiles, but I like to plan out my maps a little more than that. Say, okay. That way I can... This is one option to give my players a physical map, should I need to. An overworld map, anyway. And I do have an order coming in from Jet Pens, because there was a pen that, you know, you wish list stuff, and if it's out of stock, they send you a reminder and that it's in stock, so they sent me a reminder. So I may have bought a pen and then maybe another pen as well. Maybe instead of just one thing, I got more than one thing. Maybe 3 pens? Right? Oh. All right. Is it irresponsible to buy just one pen? What if it gets lonely, right? It's got to have a travel buddy. mean, I still didn't get extra storage for the pens. Plus, if you don't order enough off Jet Pens, you don't get free shipping. Had to get a new stick eraser because your niece borrowed yours when she was here. She's a kinder, just like her. Kinder. Amazing. No, I got my little post-it notes went everywhere. One moment. Little post-it notes. Ooh, didn't get an eraser. Ooh. I really need to get a storage solution for some of these things. That'd be a good idea. Go to a local store, pick up some plastic bins. I'm just putting things back where they go. Otherwise, I'm going to lose them or forget, and then it's not going to be where it is when I actually want it. And I mentioned I have a list, so more crafty type things, because it's craft day. I use my Lockbee for my wallet here. That's nice. Got a little pen loop in here to keep the pen. But I also put in a Midori notebook. And so I write down quick notes, and has my Record Store Day 2026 list. There's going to be a K-pop Demon Hunters album out, so if it has one. And I just wrote down a few. There's no way I can get all of these. It's just way too expensive. But, one or two, maybe, depending how much they are. But yeah, so I have a handy list I can just pull out anytime because it's in essentially my wallet. And then my travel pen. It's not a Uniball. I know, shock. This is a Pilot Acroball. I really like. Really handy for writing on receipts in restaurants too, I found. When they give you pens that aren't the greatest. Oh, I had. Sorry, I was looking for something I thought I had. You really like the pouch you got? You'll get a second one for pencils. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that looked like a really nice pouch. I liked it. Okay, make sure that's going. That's going. Okay. Oh, we gotta keep the St. Jude pin. I like this a lot. Great. All right. It's getting close to break time. What is that? Oh, now. I'm just looking at stuff like what's going on. All right, so it's close to break time. Let's take a break now. Gonna run ads. Be gone about 5 minutes, and more stuff when I come back. Gotta go over to my. I gotta go over there. Now I'm over here. All right. You'll just have to trust me. I'm on the other side of the room. I know I'm sneaky. I could be anywhere. But we'll be right back. See you soon. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around through the break. Really appreciate it. Let me get my glasses on a second here, so the light isn't so harsh on my eyes. There, that's so much better. Yeah, like I said at the top of the stream, made a change to the TTRPG vault. And then when I make videos, I can go, hey, do this. And, you know, it will all line up with everything. I'm kind of glad I didn't start recording because I made a change and then something would have been different. And then I would have felt bad if if the video didn't line up with everything. So, yeah. All right, let me get some links to you because I've been talking about a few things here. So, let me make sure this works. Yeah. I first saw this on the link to my video, or my, sorry, not my video recorder, my audio recorder I got via an Amazon link. So wherever you want to pick it up from, if you can find it, there you go. I really like it. And then what else? Oh yeah, the keyboard is a again, the keyboard is thanks to all of you. Otherwise, there's no way I could have gotten it. But it's the Gold Touch Go 2 Bluetooth wireless mobile keyboard, PC and Mac. And that's directly on their website. So if you're interested in either of those, there you go. And I was doing window shopping for an actual record player. And when I can actually afford one, it might be me finding this one from Victrola somewhere. But here's the Amazon link anyway. I like the look because it's also a radio, CD, and cassette player, as well as turntable. And it'll do 78s. I'm still shocked Victrola is a brand, right? I was too. I'm like, oh, okay. Still around. Neat. A wooden hand crank. Excellent. Amazing. Yeah, I have a one record player that's as old as I am. And I don't know if it works anymore. I don't even know if I could get it fixed if anything was broken on it. So yeah, I was looking at record players. It had to be multi-speed because I know I have some 45s, 33s, so I figured I might as well find something. And this seemed like a good balance of price and features. Because there's a lot, there are some that are way more expensive. So something maybe I save up for. Yeah. Now I have your dad's record player tape deck. Same one I made mixtapes on in the 90s. Excellent. Yeah, I still have all my old vinyl, and I showed off some of the new vinyl. And then this Saturday, maybe I'll pick up another one to add to the collection. Let me refresh. Oh, I think. See, where did I don't remember I got those wood tiles. I know I have a link to them somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, pack of 15 for about $14 or so, at least on Amazon. If you can find them elsewhere, great. But there's all the details of it. So if you can find them locally or at a craft store or even a different brand, but those are the wood tiles. Or unfinished wood hexagon cutouts for crafts. Clearly it should be hexagon cutouts for map making for your friends. Oh no. So, made a mistake. I hit jet pen. And there are washi tapes that are in a collection called BGM Washi Tape Sky Encyclopedia. So like space washi tapes and stuff. Nope, that's the wrong link. Sorry. Why didn't that copy? I hit the right button for copy. There you go. I've had some similar to those. Ooh, nice. These look great. But I don't need more washi tape. I still have plenty of washi tape. I haven't gone through all my washi tape. No getting more washi tape. Okay. Gotta remind myself of that. Pens, sure. Washi tape, you gotta hold off. Otherwise, I'll just have a ton of it and nothing to do with it. All right. Time we got here? Oh, we got time yet. Look at things. So if you've done any craft things lately, let me know. We'd love to talk about it. And let's see. Sorry, let me make sure my YouTube's still... Okay, YouTube's still going. Just need to refresh. Good, yay. New there. Oh, and once again, you didn't see it. I went off on a rant today. And I'll probably talk more about this on Tech Friday. But yeah, if you want to rant about AI and Meld's AI thing, there you go. Give it a like. It's ranty. It's ranty for me, okay? All right. I think we'll get into wrapping up pretty soon here. And I believe Steven is on. Oop, one more. All right. Oh, yeah. Steven started. So let's go over there, say hi. I'll be back tomorrow with more Bravely Default. And then Friday will be Tech Friday. As always, where there'll be stuff to talk about. So thanks for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow. Please be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. And have a great evening. Stay tuned for the raid. Bye.